Celebrity Everyday 26.
Naomi Scott's star Smile 2 has reportedly ended its box office run in North America after 56 days. The movie earned immense praise and accolades and, therefore, turned out to be successful at the box office. It was directed by Parker Finn, and the movie made headlines after collecting $25 million in just 4 days of release. It left the overseas theaters a few days back with almost equal collections as the domestic gross. Scroll below for the deets. For the unversed, the first film was released in 2022 and followed Parker Finn's short film Laura Hasn't Slept. The short film was released in 2020. It was made on a reported budget of $17 million, and although it recorded a lower opening than the sequel, the 2022 flick is winning the box office race by significant numbers. Smile collected $105.93 million in the US and $111.47 million overseas. The worldwide collection of the movie is $217.40 million. The 2022 movie featured Sosie Bacon as a therapist who witnesses the bizarre suicide of a patient and then becomes overwhelmed with increasingly disturbing and daunting visions, leading her to believe that she is experiencing something supernatural. Kyle Gallner only reprised his role from the first film. The sequel had an estimated budget of $28 million and collected the most of it in its debut weekend. Smile 2 collected $23.02 million in its debut weekend. The horror flick stayed at the top of the U.S. box office chart for weeks. According to BoxOfficeReport.com, the movie ended its domestic run with a domestic total of $68,967,012. Its overseas collection is also similar to the domestic gross. Based on the Box Office Mojo data, it collected $5,681 on Thursday across 121 theaters in the U.S. Naomi Scott's film collected $69.11 million at the international box office, and adding that to the domestic gross, its global total has reached $138.08 million. It is 36.63% less than the predecessor's global haul. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the sequel also lagged behind the first film's domestic total by a significant amount. Smile 2 collected 34.89%, 35% less than the first film's domestic haul. However, the sequel is also a big success at the cinemas. It gave tough competition to Terrifier 3 and entertained the fans this Halloween season alongside Beetlejuice and the Terrifier threequel. The film was released on October 18th and is streaming on Paramount Plus from December 3rd. Note: box office numbers are based on estimates and various sources. Numbers have not.
Celebrity Everyday 26.